Hello and welcome to Ukulele On Fire, the YouTube channel for Clawhammer ukulele. This video here covers page 53 of this book. This book here is meant for you players who want to have a new inspiration, a new style. It's about Clawhammer. Clawhammer is a style that we know from the banjo, but I want to show you that it suits the ukulele perfectly. I assume that you already have it, otherwise maybe you wouldn't be here. If you want to buy it, no problem, go down to the description of this video. There you find a link that takes you to my web shop. By the way, if you are looking for more uke related material, not only Clawhammer but uke in general, for beginners and more advanced players, maybe you want to check out my Patreon community. You also find a link down in the description that takes you there. Today's piece is called Dirty Old Pants and it contains a lot of hammer-ons and pull-offs. We have been practicing these techniques for several videos. Maybe you want to have a look at them again for some revision purposes. At the end of the video you can click on a link that takes you to the playlist with all the videos of my Clawhammer book, and there you can conveniently find everything you need. In this video's tune there are a lot of rather standard pull-offs or hammer-ons. But before I play it to you, I would like to have a closer look at some of the trickier bars. The first tricky thing to think about is the tuning. It's an A minor tuning again. I explained that in one of my earlier videos. If you want, you can have a look here. The fourth string and the first string produce the same note, an A. So you must tune up string number 4 from G to A, which I have already done. And now let's get started. Open your book on page 53 and have a look at bar number 5. I want you to place your index on the second fret of the first string and the hammer-on, the first hammer-on goes like that. Then you slide up your index and the second hammer-on goes like that. And then you leave the ring finger where it is and you do the hammer-on with the pinky, which might be a little tricky, so please practice it. So the whole phrase goes like that. You start with the index here and then you do slide the index. The ring finger remains where it is and the pinky does the hammer-on. You must practice that slowly, I guess. Again. Again. One more time. And in bar 7 we find our way back up the neck with 2 pull-offs, and they are performed with the pinky and the ring finger. Okay, again. One more time. You should practice these tricky bars before you start playing the complete tune. Maybe you can play along with me at the beginning speed of 60 beats per minute. Have fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you sure that you can really play it at 60 beats per minute? Have you got the correct timing? Do the hammer-ons and pull-offs sound nice? Are the hammered-on or the pulled-off notes really nearly as loud as the plucked notes? If you're sure about that, increase your speed gradually 5 beats per minute every day until you reach the final target speed of 160 beats per minute. Play along with me, have fun. Before we play it at the target speed of 160 beats per minute, I want you to look at the phrasing of that piece. Please make sure that the boom is really loud, because this is the melody, and the chaka after that, it must be much softer. It's really not much more than a slight percussive touch. Listen closely so that you see what I mean. See what I mean? So the melody note is important, and then this is just rhythmic decoration. Maybe this was a little bit of an exaggeration, but you know what we're going for. Try to practice that very important clawhammer phrasing and then play the piece along with me at 160 beats per minute. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you really happy with part A? Are the hammer-ons and pull-offs loud, clear, and at a steady rhythm? Really? So let's go on with part B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that an interesting tune? It has a kind of an Irish dancing touch to it. Maybe you can try to play this one by heart, and maybe you can increase the speed even more, and maybe you can make the members of your uke club stand up and dance at your next meeting. Would be nice. In the next video, you can get there quickly, I show you the last left hand technique in my book. And this really gets us into Clawhammer Masterclass, at least close to it. I would be very glad to see you in that video.